Welcome back. Today we're looking at scary videos. Woo! Some TikToks, some Instagram Reels, some from Reddit, some from all over the place. I think it's mostly TikToks because that's just where I know to look. Just jump into it, all right? We haven't done one of these in a little while. Scary videos, you know the drill. This does not need any introduction. I don't have to explain fear to you, thankfully. I will though, if you want me to. First video, already looking a little spooky. Looking like there's some production value here, you know? This looks like a baby monitor or some sort of security camera. Okay.
I'm officially scared.
Okay. Oh, whoa,
Right,
this.
see that, or is that just me? Oh.
Dude, okay, I like it, I like it.
What the was that?
Oh, thank goodness it's gone.
You
Don't
see
worry,
that?
buddy. You're safe.
Am I crazy? Where'd it go?
It's gonna be in the room. Jump scare. Woof! It's interesting. I mean, it's shocking. Very shocking. Dang, that's pretty good. I like the dual monitors here of like it being not on this one, but on this one. I'm kind of confused about what this one is. Oh, I guess, yeah, and it's just that this one's detecting it, this one's not, because it's like a different frequency, I don't know. Cool, I like this. Oh, I like seeing it through something, because like we've seen it where they put like analog effects on the screen to make it look like an old camera or whatever. That's all done to death, I think. But seeing it literally on a little screen that's kind of low res, and then seeing it kind of update live is really cool. And having it up here in a proper, like much clearer, much more light coming through on this screen and this camera, and then seeing it like in this old one. That's great. That's production value. There's some know-how going on here. And in order to do this, you could either like superimpose that creature onto this one, or you could just kind of film you turning your flashlight on and off in this one and just line it up, you know, just with some editing and actually have these showing two different videos. Either way, it's like a cool thing to do. It's a creative little thing. I like this. And dare I say, is a little bit spooky. I know jump scares are a little bit cheap, but I think that I don't fault them because they get a good scare out of us before the jump scare. They didn't need the jump scare. They just did it as like a bonus. This guy's videos are always really good. Whoa. Oh gosh. Whoa, dude. It's funny, it's like the classic, like the monster's there when the light's off, but you turn the light on and it goes away, but it's like glasses on or glasses off. And it's funny that it's with the glasses off that you can see it, but with them on, you can't see it. It's kind of like the opposite of what I would have thought. Like when you can see properly, you can see it, but when you can't, it's not there. That kind of like, that's what I would think. But I think I like the subversion there, that without glasses on, he can see it. Or so he thinks, like maybe his vision's a little blurry and he's kind of like, am I seeing a guy over there? Oh, thank goodness I'm not. Wait a minute, am I seeing a guy over there? Oh, thank goodness, I'm just insane, I guess. Also, I feel like I'm always expecting whatever entity or monster or whatever to sprint at the camera at the end, because it always does in these videos. It's just the easiest way to get like a end of the video, a scare at the end kind of thing. But the way it does this like almost goofy but unsettling like float thing here, it's really spooky. And the way that they lined it up so that the light in this room hits it just at the moment that it comes forward, so you can kind of like see it well for just a split second because it catches the light over here. That's so good. That's so good. That's so good. That's really good. I like that. It's also nice too, because I think that a lot of times I'm expecting this to be just like a still image, but having it catch the light is a nice thing. Yeah, dude, that's so good. It's probably just their friend or them with their hair pulled back, just kind of like doing that. But like, I don't know, it just like, it feels so ghostly, doesn't it? I kind of like it. 10 out of 10, man. I love it. This painting looks like there's a soul trapped in it. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Something kind of uncanny and unsettling about that, isn't there? Enhance. Yeah, that's actually a cool little technique because it really is like the whole thing is in kind of a, there's probably better art terms to describe this. I don't really know, but it's like the rest of the picture or the painting, sorry, is not meant to be photorealistic. This is very layman's terms here. I don't know. There's better ways to say this probably. It's very not photorealistic. It's an art style. It's a painting. But then the eyes are very photorealistic. And so it almost gives you the illusion of like there being a face behind the painting, but there's obviously not. It's the painting. So yeah, I feel like the contrast between how detailed the eyes are versus how kind of abstract the rest of it is unsettling. It does feel like the eyes are real, but the rest of it's a painting. And that's creepy. Absolutely. That's super creepy. I would not want to have this on my wall. Like those eyes are real as far as I'm concerned. There's someone in this painting. Let's get them out. I know y'all see that too. Oh boy, is the doll gonna move? It definitely is moving. It's not like in a way where it looks like it's about to fall. It kind of does like it's getting comfortable. It's kind of like, my neck was getting a little cramped. Which, you know, whatever. It's a Santa doll. That's fine. It can do that if it wants. But the dog being locked in on it, that's always the thing that creeps me out, is when the dog or the cat or whatever is creeped out by whatever it is, because I feel like they have senses we don't. And so whenever they're creeped out by like a doll or something outside, they could just be reacting to anything that they heard that we couldn't hear or whatever. Like, it could be nothing, but it does make me think, like, what are you detecting that I'm not detecting? Because all I'm seeing is a doll that's kind of moving, which is creepy in itself. But it felt like the dog was already locked on before this thing moved. I don't know. I feel like ones like this are not that hard to make, and you could always just trick your dog or something. I don't know. But it's creepy. I don't really have a good explanation for it. It's just kind of creepy. Okay. Okay. Oh, very nice. It's so quiet. Is this the video? Ah. Okay. Very nice. Am I invited? Is this an invitation or a threat? It's a nice painting. Did you do that yourself?
Te amo. Namaste.
Oh, thank you. Okay. All right, a lot to unpack here. Whenever it's someone that you wouldn't expect to be making a horror video, I always have this little, like, I don't know, it's more convincing. Like, if you see someone that's in, like, their 20s and it's a horror video, it's like, dude, they know about the horror trend. Like, they're making this scary on purpose. But when it's, like, kind of like an older lady and it's just, like, an unsettling kind of horror, like, I'm sorry to keep saying the word horror. If this is just her genuinely showing off this nice dinner setup that she made, potentially an invitation to me, or I would hope 5 other people, since there's 6 spots here and it's just her in this extremely quiet home. Put some music on is all I'm saying. Very nice setup. You got the candles lit, 6 candles, potentially symbolizing the 6 people that are going to be snuffed out at this table. The creaky boards. You can also blink whenever you want, lady. Whenever you want to blink, go for it. Don't let me get in the way. And then saying,
Te amo. Namaste.
In a very unsettling tone. Also, 2 different languages. Also, what is going on? I'm gonna move on here. I don't know what to say about this one. Let's look at this lady's page, actually. That might give us a clue. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on here. This lady's kind of scary. Oh, man. I think she's doing it on purpose. The comments are all playing along with it being scary, and she's hearting the comments. Like, this is on purpose, okay? I don't feel too bad. But it's just like, it's so straight-faced, and that's kind of the problem. It's really, this is a different kind of scary video than we are probably going to see the rest of today. This is something else. This is a different kind of spooky. I'm sorry I can't make it to dinner. I'd love to be there, but I can't make it. I already had dinner, and I'm sick, and I'm out of town, and I work that day. Can't make it. All right, next up, Evilica. This was my favorite childhood toy. Immediately puts it in a trash bag, throws it out. Oh. Oh. Shouldn't have done that. Have you never seen Toy Story? Ooh.
Now you will never leave me again.
Yikes. She does a good job of making these feel like they're really there. I don't know how she does it. Like, there's definitely an actual doll. This is definitely like an actual toy she has, I would assume. Like, everything about it looks like you could find this at a store, minus the eyes. The eyes are like the same sort of wide pupils that she has, which I believe are contacts, or at least I hope are contacts. But I don't think she actually has a giant suit like this. So it's obviously like a picture, but it looks good. And then it also looks like, it's hard to make it look like it fits the picture, you know what I'm saying? Right? Like it fits, like it's even got like a little shadow by the hand. It's like taking the light in correctly, sort of. I mean, I'm not good at detecting this kind of thing. I'm probably the wrong person to ask. Maybe this looks fake if you know something about film, but like it looks a lot better than what we usually see. I think it looks great. And it spooks me. It shivers my timbers. Absolutely. Pretty unsettling and creative. You'd think that this monster stuffed animal would be like more upset that they were stuffed in the back of the closet forever, you know? Because the implication is that this has been like a forgotten toy, but I guess like you didn't get rid of it, so maybe it's just happy to still be in your life and then you choose to throw it out. So, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But I think if it had murderous ability, you think it would have done something already by being forgotten. I'm no possessed toy. What do I know? CCTV footage captures a person rapidly crawling on all fours in the middle of the night. All right. Yikes. Yikes. They are going pretty fast. That's some good speed. Dang. Can't tell, but they might be naked, but that's just probably for aerodynamics and nothing else. That's how they get those speeds. Looks extremely uncomfortable, not gonna lie. Looks very uncomfortable, especially on the concrete like that. Barefoot, barehanded. Whew. Imagine actually catching this on your security camera at work. You know, you're working a kind of security job where nothing ever happens. You're like, I'm just here in case something happens. Weeks and weeks, nothing happens, and then you get 3 different angles of someone sprinting, possibly naked, on all fours, just like around the building. And the last shot, they like exit the building, meaning they were in the building. I almost want to say this should have been the first shot, is them leaving the building and then running towards it. Or wait, that doesn't make sense either, huh? Maybe it's scarier that they left the building in the third shot, because they ran to the building, got inside, and then you didn't see them for a while, and then they exited the building. And it's kind of like, what were they doing in there? Probably sprinting at full speed on all fours, naked. But like anything else they wanted to do? I feel like, and I hate to be this little nitpick detail thing here. That's not part of the video. We're not here to like debunk these. Obviously, I don't think anyone watching this believes this is like real footage, but what kind of like you could have avoided when making this video to make it a little more believable is not do this. Right there. Did you see that? Did you see what I'm pointing out here? They have this person run across here, and then they cut to a new clip of them still facing this one, and then they pan to this one, which is like, why did you time jump but stay on the one that they're not on anymore? You know, like that's what you would do if you're trying to like be like, okay, film this one and then tell your friend, okay, get position for the next one, then you pan to the next one. You don't need to show you panning. That ruins it, because then it's like, why are you still looking at this one after a cut? If it's like later on in the day where they're now somewhere else, you wouldn't still be looking at this one and then pan over. That doesn't make any sense. Like this one right here where they run this way, then it cuts, time jump, to this one. That makes sense. But why would you like fake pan? Why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. That's what you would do if you were filming this on purpose and you knew they were gonna be on this camera before they were actually there. Disqualified. This is just your friend naked outside, and that makes it weird. Demon in my Cheezit box. All right. A new concept for Spencer Lackey. I like it. Oh. You weren't kidding. There really is a demon in there, huh? I thought it was a figure of speech. Uh-oh, buddy. Never turn your back on the demon Cheezit box. Mistake number 1. Oh, it's too late for you, man. Jump scare. Dang, he put sound on this jump scare. Usually there's no sound with it. It's like a quiet jump scare. But he's putting like a little jump scare sound effect in there now. I was laughing because we talk about how this guy's basement is so scary. He has so many videos that he films in his basement and puts the scary entities in there. And I'm like, dude, what a scary basement. But his whole house is scary. Like this little spot he checks right here. I know it's just like a pantry, but it's so creepy. There's no light in there. I don't know, man. This guy's whole house is scary, which is perfect. If he wants to film scary videos, he never needs to go outside. You live in a fantastic horror movie film set. Is it on purpose? I don't know. It's funny too, because I feel like if you live in a home that's really scary, you kind of have to like keep it decorated in a way that leans into that. You can't like change it up if you wanted to, you know? He couldn't like paint his walls blue if he wanted to, because it's like, well, now it's not as scary. You're like forced to keep your scary home as scary as possible so that you can keep filming the scary videos. You can't like put a poster of SpongeBob on the wall. I mean, I guess you could, but yeah, I don't know. It's got such a weird vibe, but I like it. Demon in the Cheez-Its box. That's good. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Call the Exorcist. Oh my gosh. There's a hand in your wall. 2 hands by the looks of it. I mean, they said call an exorcist like their house is like haunted, but this is just a raccoon. But how is it there? Just actually in your walls. I mean, it's scary for a whole other reason. This is an infestation. You have actual raccoons living in your walls and in like the plumbing. That's crazy. And they are trying to get in. You must have some good smelling stuff in your house. They've gone through all your garbage and they want more. It is weird to see just like a hand like this without the context of a raccoon, because it really does look like a long, spindly fingered, hairy little claw hand in your wall. Like raccoons are kind of cute, you know? I mean, you know, don't touch them, probably. Don't like pick one up. But like from a distance or like in pictures, raccoons are kind of cute. But seeing just their hand coming out of the wall into your home, not cute. Not cute at all. The Skinwalker that took over my identity, realizing that the human experience is full of despair and worthless tolls. We've seen this video before. This face. And it's just as unsettling as ever. It's just such a weird thing. The like sassy eye roll. It's so funny. What a strange video. What a unsettling thing. But yeah, Skinwalker, you replace one of our lives and you're like, wait, this is actually worse than just living in the woods and scaring people and just staying removed from society. It's like, sorry, man. It's actually not all it's cracked up to be. I know maybe you see us driving by on those country roads in our big old fancy cars, but you gotta pay for insurance. You gotta pay for gas. Sometimes they break down. Everything that looks like fun that we do, it might not be that simple. Skinwalkers only want to shapeshift into us and take over our lives because they haven't walked a mile in our shoes yet. They'd be quite disappointed. This is still so unsettling to me. That face. Did you guys see that? Another person who has such a scary looking house. Yikes! Dang. 4 hands? That's too many. After thinking about it, any amount of hands on someone more than 2 is creepy. It's not like 3 is like, not that creepy. And then 4, it's like, okay, now this is getting a little out of hand. And then 5, it's like, whoa. And then 6, it's like, 6 is actually fine. No, just any amount of hands over 2. Too many hands. I like that you can see the whole form here too. You got the legs all the way down. Just blends in with the darkness. But all you know for sure is that there are 4 hands, a creepy face, and legs. Pretty spooky, but yeah, same thing with like this old kind of vintage filter, but then this wouldn't work as well if I did this on a video that I made. You know, like just putting this filter on mine doesn't hit the same because my apartment doesn't look kind of old and creepy, at least I hope. I don't think it does. You got this like white painted brick wall, lamps doing most of the lighting, wood floor, old rugs. You know, it kind of has this old home feel to it. And then you slap a like kind of vinyl crackle on top. Look at these floating candles. Those are sick. Flying candles in the background. I didn't even notice that. It adds to the vibe is what I'm trying to say. The room itself does a lot for the immersion, kind of like Spencer's videos. His house being creepy. It does something. In case I didn't mention it, these videos will be linked in the description as usual, and the pages that they are attached to most of the time have a bunch of other great videos to go check out. So if you like anything you see here, go check out these creators. They crank out some good content. Trust me. Can anyone explain what I'm looking at? Yeah, buddy. That's a cloud. That's a cloud with 2 holes in it that looks like eyes. I hope that explanation worked for you. Like, I get it. It looks like a big guy. It looks kind of scary. But the caption being, can anyone explain this? It's like, this might be the easiest possible thing to explain. It's a cloud that has 2 holes in it, which looks like eyes. That's it. It's not that hard to believe, not that hard to explain. But we can have fun and say, dang, that does look kind of like a big guy with a really short neck that's kind of stuck to the side like this. Looks like he's wearing like a helmet too. It looks like he's got a big old gun with a flashlight on it, like a big old gun. Don't worry, he's aiming it somewhere else. You should be good. Okay, this one is way too long to watch, but I figured I would show it to you and then link it. It's like a 3D animation of someone who made a self-aware robot.
Test number 1 of Elber the Robot. Powering on in 3, 2, 1. Hi there. Can you tell me your name?
My name is Elber. Epistemic logic-based engine for recursive reasoning.
Well done. So how do you feel?
I feel bored.
All right. Do you feel anything else?
Where are my limbs?
I haven't installed them just yet. I will soon though.
Where is my flesh?
Whoa, robots don't have flesh.
I need it. I am not a malfunction error missing dependency.
It's an 8-minute video. We can't watch all of it, but it's creepy. It's really creepy. It goes on. I won't spoil anything else here, but obviously you can tell that this robot is not good.
I don't think the arm is causing that. Okay, your right arm is now fully installed. How does it feel?
Satisfactory.
Great.
It gets gradually creepier, and definitely worth a watch. Definitely will link this in the description. This is by Lights Are Off, which, again, another page that just produces a lot of great stuff. A lot of work goes into these videos, too. So I woke today to the Puffs the Hog animatronic I took home lurking from my left closet. I've heard distant voices all night long, and they've only grown louder. Okay. I believe he's trying to get me to come inside the closet with him. Sweet baby Jesus, save me. Yeah, I mean, you took a animatronic home and left him in the closet, and now you're like, something scary is in my closet? Let me ask you what feels like an unrelated question. Are you the kind of person who thinks everywhere you go there's drama and everyone else is the problem? You might have a hard time understanding the consequences of your own actions. You took this home, you put it in your closet, and now it's there. I don't think this is the kind of thing you should take home and put in your closet. I mean, obviously this video is just for fun, but this is a creepy, creepy looking mask. I don't know what this is from. The Puffs the Hog? What's that mean? I don't know. They stole it from somewhere, put it in their closet, and now it's looking at them. I'm seeing Five Nights at Freddy in the tags, so that must be what this is from, which is not a good sign, considering what the animatronics do in those games that I've never played, but I'm pretty sure they might be evil. They might want to kill you. What a scary looking mask, dude. I want this as a mask. Then I'd make some TikTok horror videos. If I had this mask, easy. Just put this outside my window, look away, look back, it's not there anymore, and then it's there. That's the video. Okay, we got Catacombs of Paris. It's just tunnels full of bones. And that's the whole video. So is this a... It's weird, it feels like a drone. Like, it has to be a drone, but somehow, like, It kind of has that like footsteps feeling, but there's no way that someone's walking so quickly up, like on the bones like this, right? Why does it look like just as much like a drone filming this as it does like a person walking across the top, just weightlessly? Anyway, that's not the point of the video. This is just a tunnel full of bones. Like, just saying it's a tunnel full of bones kind of undersells it almost, even though that's literally what it is, tunnels full of bones. But like, no, like it's actually full of bones. Not like, oh, there's bones everywhere, and there's just like, you know, some bones. No, man, this is a tunnel full of bones. Tunnels full of bones. Full of bones. That's a lot of bones. Probably smells crazy in here, dude. Man. So weird. I mean, I would love to see more than just this like 5-second loop here, but at the same time, I wouldn't. I wouldn't like to see any more of this. That's crazy. Doesn't really feel like the same kind of scary as the rest of them, of course. Like, lots of these are like sketches or like, you know, purposely made videos, and it's like just bones. I mean, it's scarier in a way because this is just like a real thing, you know. This is a scary place to imagine being, for sure, but it really feels like the most basic kind of fear video, but it does feel like the most primitive form of like fear or like fear-inducing content of just like bones. Just a lot of bones. And also it's dark, and also it's cramped, and also you're underground, and also you're in France. Okay, last one. Jump scare? Holy loud. Also double jump scare? That's not fair. It's like they didn't think that their little mask guy was scary enough, so they just slapped another face. You can't do that. You can't double dip like that. You can't make a sketch, but the twist is just a scary image you found online. That's cheating. I almost don't want to end with this one. This was kind of lame. She's also like pointing like the split second the light turns off. Holy crazy lightning fast reflexes on this lady. Look at that. Her arm's like moving right when the light turns off. Dang, nothing gets past her for real. And then the jump scare was just how loud it got at the end. All right, I mean, you know, it's not bad. It's pretty good. Classic thing. The monster's there, then they're not, and then they're closer. That's all the videos. That's all you gotta do. All right. That's it. That's all the videos we got today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope some of these were spooky. I feel like we actually did have some spooky ones today. I liked this very first one, and I also liked this very second one. And this one was very unsettling for reasons I can't quite put into words. And how could we forget about the demon in the Cheezit box? That was crazy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry I didn't make my own today. I think that I was putting off doing this like TikTok horror thing for a while because I was like, oh, I gotta make my own. And I was writing down ideas, and I was like, looking at props online I could get to like aid those ideas, and I tried filming this and that, and I don't know, I think I don't like making them, just to put it bluntly. I think that those, specifically the like filming me in my apartment horror videos, that's the one kind of content I make here that I don't really enjoy. I think because I'm so limited by like the physical realm of like, what do I have access to? How do I make the camera do what I want to do without anyone else to help me? It's like, it's not like I can just think of a cool idea and then do that. It's like, I'll think of a cool idea and be like, that would be cool if I had a camera operator, a VFX artist, all this stuff. Like if I ever get access to those, I'll start making some banger TikTok videos. And you know, maybe I'll still come up with an idea for the next time we do this. But I'm just saying, for this one, I was putting off making a TikTok horror video like this because I just kept putting off making one myself to contribute. So it's funny because no one's asking me to make the content at the end. That's like a thing that I started doing on my own because I want to contribute to the genres I look at, but I can't do it every time. And I think I've done maybe 4 of these little skit things, and I think that I just burned out all the different ideas I could do. So anyway, long-winded way to say, sorry I don't have a TikTok horror video that I made today. It's because I don't like making them, but I like all the rest of it. I like making analog horror. I like making emergency alert. I love making weirdcore, dreamcore. I absolutely love taking liminal space pictures. I love all that, but filming myself walking around my apartment making a scared face, it just feels like it's outside of my realm of creativity and also enjoyment. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet and feel like it. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today. Bye-bye. See you around.